That's To Be Loved by Lizzo. We didn't play that by accident. So if you were really listening to that, it's the perfect way to give you an intro to what we're going to talk about. Bebo, the whole point of Bebo, the thing that made it different, the thing that made it really matter to an entire generation of young people was love. Literally, it had a love button. You got one love per day, just one, and you had to decide who got it. Your best friend, your crush, the person you wanted to notice you. One love every day. You couldn't spam it, you couldn't automate it. It meant something because it was limited, because you chose. Think about that for a second in 2026. One meaningful gesture per day. No likes, no hearts on everything, no infinite scroll of validation, just one love deliberately given. Right, let's go back to the beginning. Bebo launched in 2005 and it was founded by a husband and wife team, Michael and Sochi Birch. The name stood for blog early, blog often. It was a social network, but it felt personal in a way that Facebook never quite did. Your page was yours. You customised it. You had a profile song, an actual song that played when someone landed on your page. You had a whiteboard where people left you messages. You had a top friends list, which, if you were a teenager in 2006, was basically a daily diplomatic incident. And for a few years, Bebo was huge. Massive in the UK, massive in Ireland, dominant in New Zealand, and for a certain generation of British teenagers, it wasn't one of the social networks, it was the social network. Then AOL, a big business, bought it in 2008 for $850 million. And do you know what they did to it? They ran it into the ground. 2 years later, they sold it for 10 million. Yes, 850 to 10 million. The founders bought it back in 2013 for around £1 million, less than a penny in the pound of what AOL paid for it, and tried to bring it back, but it never quite made it. Why do I think it's worth talking about Bebo? Because Bebo in 2026 is not just a nostalgia conversation. It's actually a really interesting set of questions about where we are right now. A network with limited interactions, one love per day, in an era where we're drowning in entire engagement and the Ofcom report. It's, a different social media age. And what about a dedicated network for children and young people? Safe, bounded with guardrails built from day one, not retrofitted, not an afterthought. Is that something that we should be considering? Maybe a new Bebo or something like it. And limited use of social, the idea that less is genuinely more, one love per day. These are the questions I want to throw open. So, what do you remember about Bebo? What do you want to know about Bebo? What was your Bebo profile song when it came along in 2005, 2006 and got really big? What do you remember about it and what could we learn from it? Do you know what else was around in 2005, 2006? The Sugar Babes with Push the Button. Your Bebo thoughts, your Bebo queries, your Bebo questions next on Retro Tech, part of the Sunday Scroll on Devote Radio.
Busy throwing